Felicitations, malefactors, and welcome back to more Cave Gameshire. So in the previous video, we did a tour of the whole world here for our 1 year anniversary. I do realize that was a little bit too long. 47 minutes for a single video is a little excessive, especially given that it's just us walking around. So Arcrid noticed that as well, so his suggestion was to just split it. So I think next year we will be doing a multiple parts for that because, well, frankly, it'll just be an excessive length, and to be honest, I think 20 minutes is good, 47 is just excessive. But today we're going to be going back over to the East Fort here for more building, so I will meet you at the top of that tower. Okay, so I'm over here on top of the big tower, and as you can see, the area inside the fort looks dramatically different from the way it did in the last episode. I essentially finished making the basic structure of the city that's going to sit down here. The dirt ladders are, of course, temporary. The plan right now is to make staircases connecting each level to each other, and then allowing access all the way up and down. Apart from that, there's a few other things to address for building. One of them is that little snake area right about there. That perfectly goes that way, south, and I'm thinking that that should be the perfect spot for the entrance to the tunnel that's going to go underneath the East Canal and allow passage onto those towers over there. That way you can get up and down and across the wall right there. But as for the rest of the wall, which of course snakes all the way around, the idea is that the towers will act as the connecting points, and frankly, there are no interiors there, so that is what we're going to be doing today. Additionally, the other things that need to be built are the piers themselves, which will be jutting out from here. Haven't made a design for that yet. Still working out whether or not it should be stone or wood. I'm leaning towards stone, but wood piers also look good. So I will see about that. But I'm going to go grab some building materials, and then we will start with, I think we're going to go with these two towers first. So we'll be able to actually walk around the whole wall here. So I will be back when I have material. Ooh. Okay, so I'm over here at one of the towers. It is actually the next day IRL. I was going to do this yesterday, but Arcrid, came in here and started having a conversation together. Ended up being pretty productive, so that's pretty cool. I do have enough stone, so I'm gonna bust open the side here. So I need to figure out where on this side it does that. I have to come up here with this. So the whole point of this is so we can navigate through these towers. So there's a difference here of quite a few blocks actually. All right, so for an entrance into the tower, I'm thinking we remove this. We do something like this, and then boom, that's our main entrance. And it looks like I'm going to have to. No, I can leave that, I think. So I want to do that. All right, cool. So I think that works. Now the hard part is going to be getting this, because that's a pretty steep change. So I'm not exactly sure what to do there, but we'll do something like this. All right, so now we got the entrances. So far, so good. And then we'll cover that. Okay. So that's like, what, 3 blocks? Something like that. So I'm going to make the lower floor here out of wood. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we gotta cross 3 blocks. Alright, well, this is why I brought my crafting table, and I just dropped that. So, definitely want to do slabs, I think. Or this might be steep enough that it's gonna require stairs. Yeah, this might actually require stairs. Okay, well, that's why we're doing this. Okay, so that, and that. So that works. You can now walk. All right, cool. Tower's done. No, okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually finish this whole thing. So let me go down here. So this will be the floor area. I will probably come back through whenever I randomly run into this and, well, make it look less garbage. Oh, that was the center point of the tower. All right, so now that we've got the floor established on the way up there, I think the appropriate thing to do is, well, make this cover the entire floor area. Yeah. Alright, and then, I don't think it should be one wide. That's kind of thin. But I do need to figure out... Jeez. It is. It's quite dark in here. Alright, so let me make sure you can walk through this without, like, bumping your head on anything. Okay, is it fine going down? Yep. Alright, cool. Op test sat. So, I'm thinking we'll just do that. I would like this to be less steep, to be honest, but it is... I'm going to work with what I got here. So I think this works as a kind of a first floor. And then I'm thinking right here, we kind of place... Oops. Yeah, I think right there should be the next floor. And since I don't really want people to fall whenever they're walking, we'll do something like this. See, I didn't bring any sticks over. Oh, there's a creeper up there. Uh-oh. Alright, he's looking a little squirrely. Alright, let's go after him. Whew! That was close. Actually, where'd he come from? Out right here. Alright, well, that's fixed, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. I thought that I'd gotten all the, everything, but it turns out I was wrong. See, this feels like it's just cramped in here now. I don't want that to be wood. I'll make that stone. I mean, I think this works. And then the side entrance can be right here. Yeah. All right, so maybe, Nessa, I've got some ideas here. So I'm thinking ladders going up the sides. And then they will eventually cut through the top there, I think. I'm not exactly sure what's above me. That's why I brought stone, though, just in case. Yeah, so Arcrhid and I had a pretty decent conversation about the fort. A lot of it is stuff that we won't be able to really do until way, way further in the future. Like, we're talking 1.14 time, and, well, we're a little ways off from that. Just a little bit. But you know, talking about like what kind of building should go on each level, figuring out like the way the dock should be, I guess, structured in with the city. Oh, see, I can't do that there. Yeah, okay, I can do this. Yeah. All right, and then I think it's good like that. And then that's how you get up. Cool. So we've got our entrance. Yeah, so we were talking about some of that stuff. Overall, though, he was very positive about the whole thing so far. It's coming together quite nicely. Although I will say this has been quite. No, I wouldn't say it's challenging. It's a lot of hard work, but it is quite enjoyable. All right, so there's this floor, and then I guess we would just cut through the top here. Yeah, cool. So then we'll do that. Add one more of these, and then that is this tower done. So that's good. That gives us a precedent for the rest of them. I'm going to do that. Yeah. So I don't really have a plan for anything to put inside of the towers. I'm going to leave it blank for now, though. But now you are able to walk through the inside of that tower. And I think... I don't think I'll leave that as is. Now I will do that. Cover that like it is. And then I don't know, do I want to leave that or... I don't know, I like the way that is. I don't know, I can always change it. It's not too big of a deal. Cool. So now you can walk from that tower through this stretch of tower, I guess. This does need to be changed, though. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the base ring, I guess, of the tower. A lot of things that I've done for this fort are things that I would have to eventually redo, but it's not really a big deal because that's just the nature of the way it's being constructed. Because like I can't pre-plan every little single like thing that I'm going to run into that might cause a complication. Like you have to be able to. Oh, see, this is going to be more challenging though because this isn't straight on. This is side. All right, well, no time like the present, I suppose. Maybe it can curve this way and then it can go up. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. So I will start by making a wood floor. Yeah, so I can't really account for every single thing that I'll run into, and so like that's why like some I guess extra work needs to be done in terms of kind of figuring out details like later on because there are things that you just don't consider. You can't really pre-plan literally everything. You'll kind of drive yourself nuts if you try to do that. Okay, see, let's see. Does that work? Hmm. See, this might work. Then let me make the entrance, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I've got an idea. So do something like that. And then that stops you from falling over there, and then all we have to do is make this solid. Okay, yeah, okay, this works, I think. Yep. It might make more sense to do, well, no, I don't want to fully block it. Yeah, also I left the crafting table over here. Whoops, let's do that. There we go. All right, so we've done that. And then, I'm not really sure what to do for that. Honestly, you can't really take fall damage there. I think I'll just leave it. Maybe? This is tough to consider. I'll leave that there for now. I don't know, because I feel like coming up here and then being forced to turn like that because of a guardrail would be kind of annoying. Although, maybe that, right, just like that makes the most sense. You can't just walk off that way. Yeah, I think that will work. That shall suffice. Let's go and pick this up so I don't forget it right now. So I think the ladder, I think we should have one ladder this time. That makes the most sense. So we'll do right here. Let's take this all the way up. Ooh, all right, so we are now at the top. So let's go back down. All right, so I'm thinking, how many blocks is this? So, yeah, I think that's a good height for the ceiling because that gives us what? 2 blocks down here, but it gives us, it's kind of hard to see. It gives us 5 blocks of space. I could do this and then give 4 blocks up here, although I feel like the 5 is plenty. It is kind of cramped down here. I'll go up 1 block. That gives a more of a 4 to 3 in terms of the ratio. Although, if I was smart, I would have just done that like that. Alright, so we've done those 2 towers, so now you can freely walk from the big tower all the way over here to the other small tower. So we'll do this one next, and then we're going to go over to the big tower. That one's going to be a little more challenging because I have 3 entrances, and I think they might all be at different elevations. Well, I think 2 of them might be at the same, but I know one of them is for sure higher than the other. So here is also a little bit unique too. There's no real entrance. It's also like uneven on the inside. So this will be kind of interesting. So, oh, I did forget to do something over there. Whoops. I will go ahead and hit that back up whenever I go back across. Did I? Okay, this is fine. So I'm thinking what I should do here is do a solid floor, and then I guess I'm going to have to cut the land out here. Well, this is why I brought all my tools with me. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to connect this to the top of the tower for now. I can't really think of any way that that would work. Because the archway isn't exactly completed yet. There's still some strength that needs to be done, so I think I'm going to hold off on putting anything on the top of this for now. You could always just walk directly off of it in order to get on top of that and then continue down the wall. As for the other side, the canal, which, if you remember, I did the canal tower interiors way back earlier this year. And, well, that no longer applies because I've since torn those towers down and made new ones. So I will now have to redo the towers again. That's fine, though. I would rather have nice-looking towers right now with no interior than shitty-looking towers with some interior. So, I mean, I think that's a fair trade-off. So we're going to do, I think, 4 blocks. I'm going to do a single ladder right here. Go straight up. And then I might have 2 floors because this tower has more space available to it. So yeah, see, you can come up right here. See, maybe I can have... Oh, you know what? Maybe there could be some kind of entrance right at that second ring. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I've got an idea. Which is going to require me to have to redo this again. Alright, yeah, see now... Yeah, now you can do this. And then, boom, you can cross over here, and it's pretty much just flush with the top of that. Alright, so now you can go all the way around to the canal from the big tower. So, we're upgrading. We're upgrading slowly. I should have enough fences here. I think I only need... Yeah, I only need 6. Dope. That needs to be redone, so... We're going to do what we did on the first small tower. We are going to run 2 ladders up this way. And then we will just make a simple floor in between. Alright, well that works for me. So I will go ahead and do that, and then I will meet you guys by the big tower. Okay, we're at the big tower now. This is going to be more challenging. This is also going to take a long time, I realize, because these are stairs, and stairs take forever to mine through, and there's some animals in here. That's weird. I should probably level this too. So let me cut these entrances in here. I'm pretty sure this one is... Nope. I'm pretty sure this is not level either. So this is in a diagonal. So I'm going to have to do this. This is definitely going to be the hardest one, I feel. Again, undoing a lot of the work that I previously did. So this one's at a Y of 72.6. And this one is at a Y of 71.6. Well, that makes it nice. I'm pretty sure the other one is much higher on the opposite side of the wall. So let's get over here. Yeah, this is definitely a little bit weirder. It also doesn't help that it's kind of built into the foundation. Except, yeah, this one's way higher, see? What I could have done when I initially built the wall was not have it go up there, but I didn't really have the foresight for that. That heard something. Alright. So yeah, this is at 74.6. There's also a big freaking hill in the way, so now I need to remove the hill. So, back in a minute. Okay, so I've got kind of a basic entrance done here. I don't think that I want the foundation to be as visible as it is. This is a very simple fix in terms of the elevation change. It's called slabs. And then there we go. Problem solved. And then we just make a staircase from here down. So since I have the space, I might try and do a let's try and do one that's, I guess, shallow. All right, this is what I've come up with. It gets rid of a lot of the excess cobblestone, but also kind of still allows entrance. This might change in the future. I don't really know how permanent this is going to be, but it now looks like I need to run wood up the side, or at the very least remove it here. So let's see. Can I do that without it looking weird? I can. There's just going to be this weird band of cobblestone. Alright, so I'm now making the start of the first floor up here. Oop, this is dangerous. See, I can't shift on ladders yet, so that kind of makes it a little more difficult trying to build like this. There we go. Got that connected over. Alright, cool. So this will be the first floor, and we still got a lot more space here. I also don't know if I have enough wood to complete this right now, because I was just using leftover wood that I had from building. Oh, there goes that. I didn't need that torch. Thank you. This is the larger tower of the entire wall complex. This should definitely be more important. I'd imagine, this is a more significant tower, just simply because of the size of it, and because it's kind of part of a larger network of towers that will exist in the future. Alright, so I'm thinking, I don't really know how tall this is. I'm thinking 5 blocks of height between them. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that. Yeah, that's pretty sufficient. And then we should be able to get at least 1 or 2 more out of this before we get towards the top. If I end up with something weird like 2 blocks of like space between the roof, then I might just like fill it with stone. Make that solid so that way you have like a solid layer to pass through, and then you get to the rooftop. Alright, so we've got this next floor. Let's do that. A little overkill with the torches, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, see, I'm out of wood now. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that floor will go there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that floor would go there. So I might double this up, extend this down 1 block, and then finish this floor off. But that is something that I will just do off camera in between this and the next video. So that way I'm not just running around grabbing more wood, because I don't really want to do that right now. But that does it for the towers. You can now technically walk all the way from that tower around all the way to the opposite tower. Now, what am I going to do to allow you to travel across those 2 towers? Well, we'll be getting to that next time. So, as always, I've been Fig. Thank you for watching, and take care.